This program is brought to you by freekeene.com.
Here, we'll get you screened in. We'll get you going.
I think that hurts you filming. Somebody.
Hey, leave that guy alone!
What's going on?
Yesterday afternoon, Sam from the Obscure Truth Network was arrested in the lobby of Keene District Court, an allegedly public place, for attempting to record with a video camera. No one should really be surprised, as Sam was attempting to bring his camera in to record the arraignment of another activist, Dave Ridley from RidleyReport.com, who was arrested a month earlier for attempting to bring his camera into the same courtroom. Here's some of the audio from the scene yesterday.
No cameras, no recording.
No audio recording.
I'm sorry.
No auto recording,
audio
no camera, because it'll tell you right there.
What is that?
This is the orders.
An order.
And we do have both.
Can I get this? Sorry.
We'll make photocopies for them. We have before if you want.
And what is your name again?
I'm Lance Walton.
Lance Walton. And are you a clerk here?
No, sir, I'm the court security officer.
Security officer. Okay. And this is what you're relying on to say that there is no filming in here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is not an order, sir. This is not signed by anybody, and I've read this. No judge would
I'm not
sign
going to
his
argue
name
with
to
you.
that.
You already know.
Okay,
And
well,
keep it out of my face.
this is not an order.
That's
because
fine.
it's not signed by anybody.
That's
This is a sign of a right.
That's fine. I'm not going to argue with it.
And it
Bring it up
carries
to
no
them.
force of law.
That's fine. You're not.
So we're free to film in here. Yes?
I asked you twice. No more.
You
If
told
I
me
have to. I
that
asked you
this
to
writing on the wall
keep it
is
out of
not
my.
signed by
Keep
any
it down.
judge
If you're
because no
if you're
judge
going
would
to.
sign
Are you
that,
recording, sir?
I am recording.
Okay. Stop recording, please. Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry?
Oh, wow.
Come on, get up. Hit him. One of the thugs hit him?
I'm not sure what.
I think he went limp.
Well, thug.
Sir.
Who are you calling a thug? Well, anybody who's putting another man in chains or shackles. That's what I call a thug. What do you call a thug?
I'm looking at Ron.
Oh, really?
Ron. It's Ron.
Who am I hurting?
Who are you hurting?
Am I hurting anyone by standing here? Did I hurt your feelings maybe by saying the word thug?
What we're going to do is get the proceedings going. You ready for the arraignment? Of course. Let's get you in here. We'll get you screened in. We'll get you going.
I think that hurts you filming. Somebody.
Hey, leave that guy alone!
What's going on?
Let me just open up the door. Just step back for a second.
Will you please make sure that he's safe in there?
Don't hurt him!
Will you please make sure you're not hurting him?
Keene police refused to allow activists to check on the well-being of their friend Sam. A little later, after Dave Ridley's arraignment, the screaming began again.
Very good. We have a big part of minutes to... They plead for you, right?
Now, do I need to... He's still screaming. Still here? Will somebody please let us in, or are you going to just remain silent and not help somebody? Don't you hear his screaming?
He's in custody of the police.
Don't you hear him? I'm not screaming, but I'll tell you that I sure could. And you should be too, if you had any heart or
Thank you.
cold lungs here.
What is happening in there? I hear, see what's going on in here? I hear political violence.
I'm not doing anything. I'm standing.
Yes,
You're part
Who
of
are
it.
you, sir?
You're blocking the door from someone that sounds like you're hurting him.
We're not being allowed to witness what's going on.
Yeah, you're not.
What is happening?
How is this
You're
transparency?
hiding us from any evidence of any kind of wrongdoing that might be going on.
DA and a cop. What do y'all got to Shame.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing to hide but the violence.
If something violent is happening,
Yeah.
there's
Why don't
no
you
way
let
for us to
something go on
witness
in the
what's
light of
going
day,
on.
huh?
What if we call 911?
I want to note it for the record.
Yeah, somebody should call 911. There's a man being...
For the record, is there any record here?
Keene District Court, Sam has been dragged out.
Can we note it for the record that
Do you
we're not
feel
being allowed to
embarrassed?
witness what might
Sure,
be
look
happening
up
to them in there?
When you snicker about it, well, the man's in there? It's pretty disgusting.
We don't know what's going on.
You're laughing about it.
Blocking the doors.
Eliza Rivera just
you gonna
laughing
let us
about
see what's
a
going
man
on?
who's possibly beaten in the other room.
All right, maybe you can send me 2 more. I'm gonna tell you one thing.
So you're going to get us out of here so we don't see more of your abuses. Is that it?
You need to leave, or everybody's gonna be cleared out. All right.
So what does that
This
mean?
session is over. You need to
Are
leave
you
the
going to bring
court.
men with guns here to push us out? More thugs? More violence?
He just called for backup.
Is it a public place or not?
Lance, quick question. I am recording.
Okay. I understand you're recording.
Still recording. I looked at the paperwork there. It doesn't say anything about disallowing audio recording devices. In fact, it does say that audio recording devices are allowed.
Okay.
As you can hear, this audio clearly documents the inconsistency of the court's media policy. As of the morning of April 14th, Sam has refused to cooperate with his captors, and as a result is being held at the Cheshire County Jail until further notice, which means until he asks for an arraignment or they get tired of holding him. If you'd like to help us get Sam out, please visit sam.jailedactivist.info. That's sam.jailedactivist.info. And keep up to date on the latest on this situation as well as the 4 other activists who were arrested after Sam at freekeene.com. That's freekeene.com.
This program is brought to you by freekeene.com. Freekeene.com features audio, video, and blogs chronicling the transition to a voluntary society. Freekeene.com also has comments and discussion forums so you can be heard. Freekeene.com.